Poor Rudolph, playing any reindeer game. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say,
I guess this is the
Rudolph,
Christmas special.
with your nose so bright, won't you ride my sleigh tonight? Randolph the red-nosed Rudolph. Yeah, man, we there. Good
Then all the
afternoon.
red-nosed Rudolphs.
Randolph the red-nosed Rudolph.
Aw,
That's my G.
that story, that Rudolph story. I have a
We
lot
doing
I have a
Rudolph
lot of.
allegories now?
Huh?
We doing Rudolph allegories today?
Yeah. Um. What up, people of Reason to Live? What it
Reason
do?
to live, yo.
How goes it? How are we feeling? What are we thinking? What are we deciding? Mm, all right. So, welcome to December. We made it to the last month of the people's calendar year
Imagine on the
2024.
28th of December, that's when she telling you welcome. She didn't want you there, boy.
Welcome to Reasons to Live. It's we just started.
You said welcome to December. So I just saying, well, why, boss? Didn't want you all around.
Our December, no,
You didn't have your stress oranges, so it's not my fault.
it's not your fault. I didn't have, it's not it's not whose fault.
But you should prepare. You should prepare.
I'm always prepared. I just didn't have one of my extra treats. That's all. I have my
There you
tea.
go.
My tea will always get me through.
That is all you need.
Hair brought to you by Bush Tea. Not of hair brought to you by. Now, as I was saying, welcome to the December end of the people's calendar year, 2024. Reasons to live. I could have gotten that last
Amen.
word out.
Thank you.
Um,
Finally. I mean, what have we been doing all this time?
I don't know. Uh, yes, and I was asking, how are people feeling, thinking, deciding as we navigate these last few days of December, moving into the new year? We want to acknowledge ourselves. We'd like to say thank you to ourselves for being here and for making it to today. Finding sync in all the kerfuffle that is living here. I didn't say welcome to December. Okay. I want to give thanks. I don't know if I want to give thanks, Actually, I want to say I'm very stressed out by the person that I'm reasoning to live with. I want to just say that very clearly. Um, but to give thanks for my ability to express that truth. So, so still thanks. See how we double dutch there. Anyway, yeah, we give thanks for having that space because we don't take it for granted. Many people don't have spaces where they can hold a reason to live. And of course, coming from my work, always remembering, practicing, being your own space of that and connecting to life in general, nature in general, relating in general before you put all of that energy into someone or some space where it's not coherent and constantly leaving you depleted and feeling like you don't want to be here. Dupes, what are your
Sheesh.
reasons to
Not
leave?
heavy. Not no heavy
Yours.
stuff like that.
That's what I say
Sheesh.
every month.
I know. It's December.
Go ahead.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna start with traveling mercies. I'll start with that's like a big thing. Like people pray. Like we used to worship a lot in the morning and the evening, especially when I lived at my aunt's house. And it was always like, yeah, thank God for traveling mercies. I was like, what are you what? But I get it. You know, there's so many of us that go through what we go through, and we're so fortunate to make it to the end of our, not the end, but to a destination in our journey. So big up for traveling mercies, big up for shelter. That's a big thing for me. Um, those are reasons to live. Willingness to learn and be open and receive. That's like a big thing for me. Acceptance of who I am and who I'm growing to be. It's dope. It gives me a lot to think about, a lot to be thankful for. Emotions are a good reason to live. Watching them pass by, observing them, learning not to react to them. Shout out to the gang, shout out to the team that makes all the things possible for sure. You know, I think that's about it.
The teams,
The
but the
teams
team,
and the team
the
and the
teams.
Timberland boots too. The what?
I said the
Look at me
teams,
leaning in
but
as
the
if I go
team.
air closer. Okay, teams, yeah, yeah, teams. Home teams and the away teams and the pre teams and the recovery teams. Sheesh. Anyone else feeling overwhelmed, or is it just me? Oh,
I wrote a
it's
poem
just me.
this morning. I'll just read that as my
What?
reason to hold on.
People
To
writing
go,
poems now?
I have to go off for a second, but you can hear me, right? So I'll just read this and
I
I'll
don't
come right
know.
back. It's so short. Huh?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, one second. Where is it? I am past. That is my excellence. I am present. That is my gift. And the exchange rate. I am future. That is, I am promised or promised to myself, preserving all servers to be here. I am here. I hear us all. I am listening in, kin. I'll send it to you so you can.
Hey, you're gonna have to do that, yeah, because I'm not typing all that.
No, I didn't expect you to type it. My God, why would you do that? A whole poem, you would type the whole poem. How are you typing the whole poem?
Did you just ask me why would I do that?
Oh, you did a little bit of it. Thanks. Yeah. Well, that's my reason to live. This last month into this month has been tremendous. And I almost went through three, like I was at a crossroads of there were like three different lanes to go down or to stay where I was and continue checking as I was to transform what I was doing. And what I was doing was almost coming to an end. So there was that dangling carrot of like, do these three things as new things because you're at the end anyway, which would mean a little more haste to complete to start the new, or side eye them three things like, yeah, you all tried it, and comfortably finish where I am and just wait for the new. And yeah, that's what I decided to do, holding my inner reasoning. And then today, I wrote that this morning without even knowing that we were coming on today. So at least in the conscious space. So yeah, at least in the scheduled space in this realm. So yeah, that was that, and so I am present and always listening in, which is the same thing I say all the time, but it's just a different tier. So past, present, and future, and past, present, and future. Past, as in, of course, the past year, but I've passed like exams. I've passed the past with flying colors. That's what puts me into the present. And because I'm in the present, I'm always going to be in the future. I'm always going to be promised to
Hmm.
myself as long as I am myself. So I'm past, present, and future. And from that vantage point, on that rim, on the edge of time, I sit and I listen to all of us, everything that everyone's going through, all the trepidation and the anguish and the grief and the uncertainty and all the certainty and the wonder and the excitement and the comforts and the pioneering and trailblazing and continuation and maintenance and preservation of all the good things. More than all the good things, all that is necessary, all that is vital, um, past, present, and future merged. So that's my reflection from last Reason to Live to this one, and my closing off of 2024, but also for me a 9 year cycle and a 20-year cycle. And I'm beginning something I put out in the notebook. I had put it out for you, but you didn't answer me. I don't know. I guess you didn't get the message. But um, so I know
You
you've been busy too.
see, that is real thick, Joy.
You just take. I reach out to you. You don't answer me, and it's you that take the chalk.
I don't even know what I don't even know what we talking about.
That is the problem. But it's okay because we there, and I'm
The
I'm mentioning it
problem?
there. Yeah, problem. You have a problem with problems. So
Yeah.
um, anyway, something new that I'm starting, a 13-year cycle within a
Oh
20-year
yeah, well, I
cycle
need to
that I'm
know. You
starting.
ain't gotta tell me publicly, but you gotta let me know.
Let you know what.
Whatever the reach out was, I'm getting frustrated. Talking
It's
about
okay.
no, it's not. It's okay for you.
Yes, it's okay. It happens, and you have to sit and
Yeah, it's
deal
not
with
okay
that.
for
It
me.
happens. It happens on your watch.
Man,
That's that. You have to sit down and deal with that. That's the reason to live here. That's the topic for
tapping my watch,
today.
like
Handling, handling
that
the
vexed
L's
me.
that happen on our watch. That's the leader. Let's go. Let's talk about that today. How do we
Oh my
handle
god.
the L's that happen on our watch? Let's go. How you feel about that? Anyway, let me finish.
I'm
So
pissed.
I've been ending these 9 year, 20-year cycles, and I'm starting a 13-year cycle within a 20-year cycle as a support to kin. Um, where I'm going to be the golden goal keeper. So I'll be keeping everybody's goals and yeah,
I'm watching you.
maintenance support for whatever people can list to me as their goals from this vantage point. So I requested that everybody send me 13 goals, and um, we're going to be working through them month by month this year. And of course, one integration one, so 12 months plus an integration one. So I'm excited. I'm excited about that. It's a lot of work.
She's gonna have me
I've been
losing sleep.
creating calendars for everybody. I'm really excited about it.
Watch me lose sleep over this now.
Look at my book. See my book, my
You
little
have a book, you
look.
have a book, eh? I see. Strong and courageous.
Yeah, Deuteronomy 31:6. Um,
See, that's just not a book that I like I think it's because I can't say Deuteronomy. See, I can't say the word.
Deuteronomy, Dute, like duty, dew, like
Deuteronomy.
dew.
Deuteronomy.
Yeah. Oh, hey, what are calendars?
Eh,
More, do I lose my calendars? How is that
take that.
possible?
What shit?
So look,
Stuff that
look,
into the
look, I'm
Bible.
taking an L right here in front of everybody in the World Wide Web.
She's
See how
taking a
wonderful I look
worldwide
taking an
L.
L? Look, so I'm creating all these calendars. You're even looking. You see, that's how you the same way you are now is how you miss the call to action. You put it down. All right. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. Let's go. How do we deal?
Taking a worldwide L.
Yeah, I took a worldwide L. Oh, I like that. WWL. Hello? Are you there?
I had bring some catalysm up. Now I see. Hi there, there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a little delay. It's all good.
Can you hear me?
Yes, there is a
Yeah,
little
bro.
delay, but it's all good.
Yeah, okay. I heard. Worldwide L's. I did dealing with my worldwide smells right now.
What happened?
Nothing, nothing. I did just you reminded me of something, so I was just trying to do a quick look and see if I see it, but I ain't seen it.
A girl that you once knew?
Yeah, we're not going down that road. I
You
had,
that say, see, you remind me of something. So I was like,
but
you
I
just
didn't say you
remember a
remind me
girl
of
you once knew
someone.
they're looking for her and they all this.
That's where she would be.
Most likely.
Uh, uh, no, no, no. I had the leaf of life. I
Yeah, the
brought some more up.
catalysm, but we lost it. It'll come up.
Yeah, yeah, it'll come back. I ain't worried. I just thought I knew where it was in the moment, so I was just gonna grab it. I was just gonna grab it. Past the Cavassier. So what up, yo?
I already said what's up.
Well,
I
as I
waiting on you to answer me.
answer you what? What I do now? You told me about the goals. You told me about what I missed on my watch, so that I changed the title to handle the L's that happens on our watch. So give me the question again.
I
You
listed
asked me
that,
what I
right?
was doing. I tell you, huh? It's in the
And
title, so I guess it's on YouTube. For the people that are watching on YouTube, they'll see it.
people are watching.
I don't know. They'll watch it eventually. They'll see it.
The ones watching. Um, yeah, I was asking how do we handle the L's that happen on our watch?
Or so what can you do? You just have to learn from it. Eh? For me, I know. I guess I don't do such a good job handling them because when they happen on my watch, I just feel bad because it's like but I didn't even know that was happening. Um, it
Really?
just depends on what the L is. Me? You asking me how I handle the L's that happen on my watch? Most definitely. I'll be like, God damn, like I was right here when this happened. What the hell? I
So
know
I
better than
handle
that.
them. Huh? I
I would
handle
say
them.
to myself that I know better than that.
Well, if you know better than that, the L wouldn't happen, Dubs.
Exactly.
Okay. So you're not
But that's the
handling it
dilemma
effectively.
of the L. That's the dilemma of my personal L
Yeah.
taking because it's
All
like,
good.
but bruv, what you doing here, bruv? Your point is to be here to handle this.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna share obviously mine and show you something different.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what happens there.
So
We
when
all
else
we all
happen,
are where we are. Hmm.
else happen on my watch,
Hmm.
I see it as life entrusting me.
Hmm. With
Something
what?
I didn't know before that I now clearly in the moment know. And it's telling me that okay, level up. You didn't know this, but you can handle
Hmm.
not knowing this because
Right.
you're the best person to find out that this is a situation or a factor or function that needs serving. This is something that
Okay.
has not been prepared for. That's not commonplace, at least not to you. Your perception, your vantage point, the resources that you had catered for. And the reason that that's so interesting is in I mean, I kind of said it jokingly a while ago, but like more seriously, with the those three crossroads I referenced that could have happened in this last month for me, they were all related to L's that happened on other people's watches that I was ready for because I saw them coming. And the paradox that always happens is once you're prepared, it ends up not happening. When it's like a situation where it's an ill, it's a loss, a dangerous or terrible or a sad thing. So not all the time. Obviously, some ills are ecological ills, and they must happen because of God, generation, operation, and destruction or defragmentation. Right, that's the system of life. So some ills must happen: defragmentation, deconstruction, degeneration, destruction, for the reconstruction, for the regeneration, for the maintenance. So, yeah, how can we both improve on the way we handle those? Me, I'll go first, even if I said that I handle them pretty well with my answer. I've come to a point where I have had to make a distinction between a bigger distinction between personal L's as a leader of my life and an integrative leader with other leaders, and so personal and integrated L's, and when is the right time to take the L as a individual, and when is the right time to take the L as a group. um and for me, I've been taking on a lot of L's integrated that I'm about to start allowing. I've been
You say allowing because like sometimes it's
yeah,
breaking up. So you allow the
can you
L.
hear me? Yeah, well, I've been essentially protecting certain L's from happening, whereas I've been absorbing it or protecting or taking it on on an integrative level as a group, but it's really still me taking it. So I've gotten to a space now where I'm allowing those L's to be taken either by the rest of the group or by the individual who constantly, conscientiously causes said L's. That's how I can improve on the way that I handle taking L's as a leader. And I'm asking
I
you.
mean, yeah, I can relate to that. It's like let them cook.
I
That's what I
mean,
mean when I say
yeah, in a
because
sense, but
like
for me, it's another no. For me, it's not let them cook. For me, it's this is your
let
responsibility
it burn.
of filming direct. Well, whatever you, it's on your watch. It's not my watch. It is
Right,
on your watch.
right. So that is why I'm saying
Yeah, so it
because
doesn't.
like
No, but
I dealing.
I have faith and knowledge and power in the people I work with in my life, even if there are ills happening everywhere in different spaces. So it's not a matter of cook or burn. It's learn. That's the L. That's the other L. So in taking L's in sacred dialogue, it's taking the loss so we can learn it lovingly, so we can lead our lives and have some lift, levitation. So it depends. It depends on what the L is asking for, and that's
Right,
on that the responsibility of that is on the the individual or entity who keeps conscientiously causing the L's to happen, where that is the case. But that's mine. I'm just clarifying what I meant.
yeah, that is yours. Eh? I mean that I my mine have to be the same. Huh? I mean, it has, and it's not always fair because like then I hear yours and yours is I either yours becomes part of mine because it's
Yeah,
ours.
all good. I just making sure when you said
Um,
like cook, let's cook up burn, I just say like it they can end up doing tremendously better than me in the context.
yeah, well, I'm not
It's
saying to let it because the L is the same thing. I mean, it's not the way you express it and the way I express it will come around to being the same thing. It's just we speaking in the different sign languages so that those vibrating on our different levels can feel us and understand us. So yeah, like your L is your lesson. You turn your L into a lesson. So um, as a father, I deal with that all the time. Sometimes I see where that's going to go, and I just watching it play out because there's something to be learned from it. As a
ooh,
friend,
that's a hard
same speed.
one. That's a hard one.
You breaking up bad. I don't know what you're saying.
I said that's a hard one.
I'm saying,
You can hear me now?
yeah, but I missed like the portion of what you were saying.
All I said was, ooh, that's a hard one.
Yeah, it's tough. But then it's like there's like big brother energy, there's like uncle energy, there's like all of those things are just in me. There's son energy, and you watching, and you know what I'm saying, and you because they send you to school to learn so that you can use the stuff that you learn for the future, but their presence and their past is playing a part in your participation into the future. I was trying to get a P, but I didn't find it. Yeah.
Progress.
And even then, you right into your progress, right into everybody's progress. So then again, you just have to allow the vibes because when the levy have to boost, it ain't boosting because well, it boosting because the river banks starting to not be able to handle what it is. We need to make new paths. We need to make new neural networks and new ways and new roads. And well, we didn't build it. We didn't prepare for it. So we have to just do it thing so we can see how we can work with it and work around it. I
So
hope that
isn't
made
that
some kind of
beautiful though?
sense to somebody.
Like how we don't prepare
What?
for certain specific things, but how we're always prepared.
Well, I don't know. You might have to type to me because what? Is there a specific thing that we're always prepared? Is that what you said?
What happened? I'm breaking up like that much, you saying?
Breaking up a lot, yeah, but I don't know if it's me.
I'm gonna go and come right back in one
Um,
second.
nah, let me do something. Should be the same thing. That's the time you're supposed to play the music and tell people we're on hold. Maybe that's what I should do. Let me make the background music more than background music. I should. Gaza, the thing never showed me you wasn't on the stage. I coming right
I
back.
was
Let
like,
me let
I'm
me.
here, I'm
Yeah,
here.
like it was showing you up there, and then I look down and I see you waving. So
StreamYard is
let
such
me,
a paranormal experience. It's like I'm a ghost in the background. I'm like, Dupes, I'm right in front of you. And I'm
yeah,
like, hello, I'm here, I'm here. And you're like,
but let me.
talking. I'm like, I am answering you.
All right, let me give her a little commercial break. I have to come back.
am I supposed to be handling this by myself, or are you actually playing a commercial in the background? Oh my gosh, people! I hope y'all are not here just with me. Very unfortunate. But if you are here with just with me, yeah, you can start thinking of the next year and what are 12 things that you want to live to see. It could be the same thing 12 times, just affirming it and amplifying it. It could be 12 different things, goals, personal goals, family goals, community goals, world goals, cosmic goals, unknown goals, just exploring a new unknown goal each month. Just an observation goal as well.
That stream really
Just-
toughy. The minute I leave
Huh?
this stream, we get viewers. That stream real toughy. The minute I leave
One
this stream,
second. To observe something new, or to observe something that you are aware you want to observe, or something that, like, just let the universe surprise you, just let life surprise you. So welcome back, dupes.
somebody left a question in the chat, man.
Somebody left a question in the chat.
Yeah, I see they explaining something.
What's it?
Nobody left anything in the chat. I come back and I see you there explaining something. So I was just trying to understand
But you
what was
left
going on.
me and there was nothing happening, so I had to fill up the space with words.
Oh, but the music. So you wasn't hearing the music that was playing? Oh shit!
No.
The music was playing, and
Oh.
then when I came back, the music stopped. So I say, hey, Xyla, take over. She stopped the music. She do all kind of things.
How did the music stop then?
I don't know. I get involved with that
Which means
again.
the music wasn't playing.
It was playing, but I literally was hearing it when I came there.
And when you came back, the music stopped.
You were talking, so I don't know if maybe, like you said, that thing is a paranormal experience.
But I was talking the whole time.
Look,
From
it's
a
still there, music playing. It asking me to pause the music. So maybe once you start talking, it just ducks the music.
We'll find out on the flip side, because I didn't know what was going on, so I
I said I was gonna be right back. Right? You heard me when I said that, right?
yeah,
And then I started playing music.
but I couldn't hear the music, so I didn't know if there was anything happening. So I decided to say stuff while
I got you. Yeah, the music ain't in, but look at this. Stop. Mm-hmm.
for job the people that have to watch that.
I think I know what happened.
So it's all
So
good.
when I walked away, I took my AirPods out. So anything that had to do with sound on my end probably just stopped. But I was definitely hearing you talking to the people. So thank you. Yes. We're back from Baghdad.
Yeah. All right. What's next?
I don't even know if I properly told how I deal with the L's, but yeah, that is where I
Continue
was.
then. Continue.
I think that's where I was, and you were responding to me, and I was getting like super frustrated that I wasn't hearing what you're saying, because I'm like, well,
Oh yes, and I had to go out and come back in. Oh yes, yes.
that's
Sorry.
not there for me to hear, man. Like, yeah. So I was just saying, and it was important for me to make sure that I was clear on what I was saying, what's communicating, because it's like so many different levels of taking L's or watching an L happen. Like it's happening with interpersonal relationships with like my friends. It's happening on a familiar level where it's just like, bro, just let it be. According to the people, when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. Where's the wisdom? Let it be, because it's not about the dependency. It's not about what like you were talking to me the other day, and you said that you were telling me about the importance of selfishness. And the funny thing about it was like it reminded me of something that my father always says, like you have to, there's a thing called like professional selfishness, you know. So is that give till you get type of vibe, or the thing where they have you is like give so you could get. I don't really think that's the whole thing. You can hold on to what you have without giving. You can share without losing. and you'll be better off for it. So when I see the L's happening on my watch, I could also, oh my goodness, now you messed me up bad there, bad, 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 bad. Because this morning when I was doing my Bible devotion, it was about bitterness and it was about Job. And
My
for some,
guy self, that's
yeah,
my
so for some
dog.
reason, the little thing that reading the Bible keep calling him man Job. And I'm like, Kasa, so you ain't know the man name is Job? Like all the computer you does computer and you everything. You know the man name is Job, you call anything job. So I say, well, maybe that is deliberate. Is people that on their job. Job, what's your job? Your job. If you lose your job, still be grateful. If your boss troubling on your job, be grateful. Do not be bitter. Maybe that's what the algorithm was trying to say. But then when I went to the next page and we hearing them Bible stories, but like really go back and read the Bible now. Like read it now as you are in your now in your moment, right? And it's like the devil just come and do like a check-in with God, like as if that man does just come heaven and leave heaven when he wants. Because that's basically what I interpret from what the scripture was saying, was like all the angels was coming and give like their report. So the devil pulling up there like Dwight Schrute. You understand? He pulling up like Dwight Schrute and
Dwight?
God is, pardon?
I said, what up, Dwight?
Yeah. And it's like, okay.
Peace.
And he telling
Battlestar Galactica.
he telling God as if, them fellas in the office, them man they respect you the way you feel as if like don't Michael don't feel you stop thing. Them man don't really respect you. Them yo, you could say and Michael tell Dwight, you could say all what you want, but you see that you there, Job, that's my youth. Anything, you could try anything you want with that man. Try anything you want. So it was that God, Michael, um, watching the L happen on his watch. Like watching, like putting Job through them thing, knowing confidently that he's okay. Yo, you bless my G. I got you. But we just want to see. We want to show Dwight. We want to show poor Dwight. Dwight is being categorized as the devil. But he's the only one that would walk into Michael's office just like as if he belonged there. So that's how I classify him, right? You understand? So
Because he
yeah,
belonged
like
there.
he's showing pardon?
Because he belonged there.
Yeah, he belonged there. That is his home. So he can't play by the man. Lucifer, son of the morning. Son of the morning. Son of the morning. And but God is just confident that you could do what you want with Job. He gonna be all right. He ain't gonna curse me. He ain't gonna ting me. He there for the time. So it really now I reflected and I'm like, okay, that was watching a man take L's, a man getting boils on his skin, the man wife looking at him and saying, but guys, check what God doing you, and you still there, damn it. Check what your job doing you, Job. I done it for now. Because you know how I am, I just get excited.
Well, you hadn't been excited since we started, so welcome.
I'm gonna tell us, guys.
Got
But I
some pep.
like it. Yeah, I like the energy kind of just being I liked being in the somber, tired energy and not like being on.
Yeah, it is what it
Yeah,
is. It
yeah,
is
I
what
like it.
it is what it is. You understand that? Like no matter what you, no matter how many masks you put on, no matter how
Yeah,
you raise the pitch of your voice, you are where you are. It is what it is. How you really feeling, how you really doing, that's how you really doing.
yes, facts. It is
Okay.
facts according to the people.
So so the real wonderful thing about L's is all it does is shows you the level that everyone's really on. It
You
shows
put
you
another
all
L
the
word in it again.
huh?
You put another L word in it again. The L show you the levels.
Yeah. Because it shows you what level you're on, what level everyone else is on, and how those levels can relate well. Obviously, or lack thereof when it's an explosive situation that's causing hurt or contention or confusion. But why are you so happy?
I did deleting things so we can make space for some more.
Oh.
But you see, things just happen.
Yeah. So it's like it's something as simple as like let's take it in a space of intimacy, of friendships, of any kind of any kind of relating, where you take front and you are excited about something and somebody's just like not quite there and you're like, oh, then that, oh my god, in that moment you realize like, oh, we're not on the same level about this, we're not coming from the same place about this. So it gives an opportunity to level up in the relationship dynamic, explain sides of where each person really is coming from, so that we can reintegrate well, move along well, separately or together, depending on the situation. So it's a leveling in to level up, a leveling in, leveling out to level up. You know, um, and that's the most beautiful thing. One of the most beautiful things about really taking the L's and also giving them, because it's an exchange.
You can put in
And
the comments, New level, new, first word that comes to their mind. Put in the comments, new level, new, for the first word that comes to your mind.
new level, new new level, new what? You go. New level, new
You
what?
know my answer already.
What?
New level, new Dwight.
New Dwight?
New level, new devil.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
that's
white
the
Dwight.
common because
Is that is that a
this
thing?
story time, man.
Is that a? I didn't know
But
that.
I just tell you how Lucifer pull up on God like as if it's Dwight and Michael. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
Also,
new level,
imagine.
new devil. New. I figure you knew the phrase new level, new devil, but it's new
Mm,
level, new devil. Yeah,
yeah, I like it. I like it.
yeah. So new level,
Um,
new Dwight.
new level. Mine is new level, new revel.
Revel or reveal? Revel like to revel in something.
Yeah,
All right, boom.
but sure,
New
I'll take
level,
it
new
all. I'll
revel.
take it all. I'll
Celebrate.
take the reveal. I'll
Not
take
me
the
after that.
new rebel,
Not me after
new
that.
level, new rebel. I'll take all of it.
New
I'll take all
level,
of
new
it.
rebel.
I
Now
like it.
look, you realize when I came onto the stream, you realize the baptism, right?
What baptism?
Look at my name.
Ou pas honte?
You not see my name.
Ou pas honte?
What? I didn't put no qualifiers on it.
I think you're too stressed, my love. I think you're too
Life changed. She get a guy that had more money than me.
life changed. Bro, we went through that last time.
Yeah, but I never. Oh, last time it had dupes and it had the rest of it. Now I took the
Okay,
dupes out
I see you. And you
completely.
put red rebel lotus flower. You finally
Yeah, you don't
accepted.
have no qualifiers in it. So if you're watching and you don't know who you're watching, tough because it's on the screen. You want to see
I am
big on the
proud of.
screen? Yeah, let's
Oh,
go. Anyways,
let me
let's go.
pour some.
Since they
Let me pour some water.
big on the screen, I know what that means. That pour water thing.
Hallelujah. Are you saved?
Oh yes, I am. From what book?
Um, just a quote from a movie. That's all.
That's
Not
all,
much
folks.
more.
Whew. We're on a mission from God. I said that to Aiden yesterday when we left the house. What movie is that from?
I don't know.
We'll put that in the chat too.
What was I gonna ask you? I was gonna ask you something, and I forgot. Oh well, it'll come back. This is good. This little part. I love Job. I have this thing in my book called "The Joy of Job," and basically, we're training to live the joy of Job, not just his diligence and discipline, but he had to really be in love with his interpretation of his connection and devotion to his life of service, servitude, gratitude, whatever it was that really kept him going, whatever the reason is, he say he doing it. You all ever know if Job had win another, Job was just trying to win another bet.
You know who the man was betting with, or
Ah,
or
was
or if
like,
God had that day on
not
his
really
side.
God I believe in. I'm trying to win a
Yo,
bet.
B. Yo. That's like what's that
Now,
movie? The movie She's All That.
uh-huh.
When the guy bet he could make the girl popular, blah blah blah, and then
Yeah,
she
yeah, yeah.
oh, it was only a bet. Lady,
Yeah.
listen. It might have only been a bet, but you got the glow up anyways.
uh
You're all that.
oh my god.
Yo.
You're all what?
Like that's the
You
point.
did
Like
it.
yeah, a whole movie, she's all that. Like what do you want the guy to do? If the guy knew that was how it was going to end up, he would have never gotten into the situation in the first place. Loudy
Right.
vibes.
Humble the vibe. Yeah.
Loudy vibes.
That was yes, anyway. That little the leveling in, taking the L for the L to make you realize what level you're really on. Because
Oh, yeah, that's a tough one. Eh?
oftentimes we think we are further back or further forward than we are.
Right.
And the L fully qualifies and quantifies where we are.
Indeed. That part I can understand. Oh, you muted your mic.
Yeah, because production is searching for something and I'm not sure how
I'm
loud.
super sensitive to silence.
You're super sensitive to silence.
Mm-hmm.
That's clear. You want to talk about it a little bit? Why that is?
Because in my business, in the work that I do, silence is the best place to be. It's the starting point of everything.
Okay,
So
so what did
I have a love
so
hate relationship
start
with it.
in that little sailor moment there?
Hmm?
What did we just start in that little sailor
Oh, it was
moment
just a little bit of excitement, joy and excitement that
in the
silence
silence?
happened. Yeah, because hey, we have opportunity to create something new.
Okay, go for it.
There's nothing. We're creating it right now. That little pause, that little rest. We're creating it. I
Got
don't
him
need
with
any. I don't need any pressure.
got him with red rebel loses flower.
I don't need any pressure. Now, I had
Um,
sent something in one of the groups, a whole finishing of a song. That's still there, right?
in my yeah.
All
Anything you
right,
send me
cool.
still there?
Because Jesus, the purge that has been happening. Yeah,
Yeah, all good.
yeah. So maybe the
All right.
start
What
remind me of that. Mhm.
the 2020
And I also messaged
2024?
you to let you know that the timer went off. Eh?
Yeah, I realize. Thank
So
you.
the turkey have to come out of the oven.
Yep. The
Yeah,
turkey
cool.
is me. I'm coming out of the oven. I'm well done. Um 2024 taught us a lot of things. What do we want for ourselves that's shareable for 2025? Could be just one word. Could be I don't know yet. But
Oh, I mean, you could say so many things, and then I wanted to comment on the thing you were talking about how the year was ending and rush to finish and come back and all them kind of thing. I wanted to comment on that. Um, like who made them rules? I hope it's your rules and not somebody else.
what are you talking about?
Earlier when you were talking, I wanted to come back to that point that you were saying how like because like I tell you, it was kind of breaking up. So I really hope that it went through on your
Oh,
end and kind of we'll meet in the middle. But yeah, so you were saying as if the time is coming up, the end of the 9 years, going into the 13 years, and you were kind of expediting the things that you wanted to do.
no, I was saying that the I was at a crossroad
Hmm.
and the things that were coming were happening now.
Right.
If the
Rather
the
than,
the things that were presenting themselves wanted to happen now,
and
and
you were not like,
I
the
would
house
have
wasn't ready yet, and the guest
it
was
would
showing up.
it would be too much for me to digest.
Right. Yeah. Cool.
So I could do it. Like there's always the meter there,
That is the thing.
right?
That is the
I like
problem.
it can be done, but
Hmm.
in maturity, what can be done? Is it something that you can really shoulder with the longevity that you require for where you are in your life right now? I'm not 16.
Jesus.
I'm not 19. I'm not 24. I'm not 30. So the difference is there. I'm not 35.
Are you
God of
one?
mercy.
Are you two? Are you
So,
three?
uh, so, so just really being able to observe all of that and decide, yeah, like, no, I, in me coming to the end of my own cycles, I'm actually full right now. It's like you just finished eating a 5 course meal, and then somebody's like, oh yeah, I'm ready for another 5 course meal. No, like I am full. I'm full. I'm actually full of wanting to digest in silence. Actually want to go fast after this.
Right.
So I really try and take on anything new, like at all. At all.
I appreciate it. And I think I was just looking at it and understanding that whilst it's a race, you have the right to run the race at your own pace. Or is it not even a race to you?
Yeah, for me it's not a race, but of course, absolutely.
I'm saying
Absolutely.
like how people see everything. Like yeah, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
there's certain things people say, and then because of the way that you live your life, you don't even reflect on those things. Like you ask somebody like how they doing and say, yeah, boy, they in the rat race, and I was like, dude, I'm not really in the business of running around with rats. I run from rats. So like, if you in the rat race, why? How can I help you? Essentially,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not
And the
it's
reflection of what I was saying was we get into these modes where seasons are changing, years are changing, people coming to visit, Santa coming over to the house, so let's make sure everything looking proper so he don't trip and he fall. And but we forget that Santa is magic. You understand? And magic doesn't really trip and fall in the way that we see it, you know. So we might be actually putting obstacles in his way. You know what I'm saying? We might actually be putting obstacles in Santa's way. We might be blocking him and vibe, you know. Because maybe his gift was to come and handle some of that vibes for you. But you took it upon yourself and you clean and you paint and you this and you this. And then when the man reach him and say, but everything perfect, you ain't need me. Look, some toys, go and play. That's how I
Christmas
was.
is coming. My house to get some paint.
Right,
Um,
exactly. Just and that's
yeah,
just a
well that's
commercial ploy for Harris, Bear, and Sherwin Williams to make money. I had to say it. He triggered me.
I don't even think it was Harry's paint, sir. Was it Harry's paint?
Well, Harris selling paint, they just put anybody that's selling paint, they just put them in it. I really care.
Yeah, but either way, Harry's paint's over Sherwin Williams because that's local.
I get involved in that part. I said Harris paint first. If they have
Yeah,
anybody else selling paint in St.
I'm just
Lucia,
I'm just
you start
giving
point
my
first.
vote. I'm just putting my money where my mouth is. That's all.
Yeah, that's right.
All good.
That's right.
Um,
December, the etymology of the word December is
yeah.
derived from the Latin word decem, meaning 10. This is because December was originally the 10th month in the early Roman calendar, which
Mm.
began in March. When the calendar was later reformed to include January and February, December retained its name despite its new position as the 12th month. It retained its name despite its new position.
You have thoughts and feelings about this?
The agricultural importance. Historically, December has been a crucial month for agricultural societies, often marking the end of the harvest and the preparation for winter. Do I have anything to say about this? Well, I mean, how I go from 10, you put 2 in front of me, I'm not 10 again. But I still 10 because I ain't changed my name. So, whole cow power. You might think you putting things in front of me, but in the negative. So January and February are -1, -2, whatever you want. -2, -1. Then, or is -1. January is -1. February is 0, and March is 1. That hit a big fun thing.
So then March
That's
is
what she said.
1,
Yeah.
WON as well. And you finally win March because you know that that's the real New Year.
Chinese was onto something, you know.
I appreciate you doing the etymology by yourself.
Hey, guys, I growing up, eh?
My work here is done. I
All
appreciate
right. Time for a new show.
that. um, yeah, that's important. There's power in names and numbers.
Mhm.
So as things get remodeled, rebranded, re-leveled, as the playing fields get re-leveled, as your life gets re-leveled,
Redeviled,
redeviled, re-rebelled, re-reveled,
revealed.
re-revealed. I like that. As your life gets re-revealed to you, thank you for that, Dupes. What is it you're finding is most important to your vitals at this time? What are you harvesting that's going to keep you through this hibernation period the most? When you're hibernating, what's the first thing you pull in to go into hibernation with for when you're not sleeping?
Boy, Kanye have a thing he's saying. Here's a broke, here's a broke boy trick you should know. You buy one drink and you sip real slow.
Yeah,
You see, that is a broke boy trick you should know. You buy one drink and you sip real slow.
yeah.
So the first thing I go hold is my water, but not this thing where like I hold in it and I so thirsty that I just gulping it, gulping it, gulping it, gurgling it. Is the sipping. The
I love
sipping, the practice of nibbling, eating and eating slowly. That's what she said. Eating slowly and listening to yourself and knowing when you full. But
Absolutely.
also knowing that you need the nourishment. So there might be times where you have to be aware of what you're doing, right? So there may be times where you feel full but you empty. So you might have to eat anyways because sometimes you might have gas. Even you see the rooster agree with me.
Absolutely.
So you have to be mindful and say, but I have not eaten in 12 hours. My head hurting me. Am I using the tools I have, or am I just gonna be, yeah, my head hurting me? That alone you're focusing on, and you're not focusing on the fact that, well, you haven't eaten, you have not been sipping, you've been standing when you should be sitting or laying down, and you're wondering why your head hurting you because your head confused, like, why the hell you putting me through all that shit? Why you putting me through that, bro? Pass your heart and it go in your head to come and tell you, yo, cool out, cool out, cool out, cool out, cool out, cool out. But nah, you want to be like dupes from 20, whatever, like 2014, 2010, and keep pressing on. Part of pressing on is keep resting on too. We can end the show.
We must. I'll be taking my beats to the bar. I'll be taking my one yander.
I don't know what that
I'll
means.
be carrying my minims.
Hey,
And
music
I'll
talk, she talking there, people.
hello. And I will be. So I'm taking my one yander, carrying my minims, right? Carrying the notes. I'll be breathing very, very, very slowly, mindfully, deeply. That's what I'm doing in my hibernation time. That's
We
what I
shall
implore
march into
every
battle.
one of us
So
to
what you
do.
taking with you is a mindset, a modus operandi.
I'm taking with me all that I am, and all of that comes from the breath.
That
All of that comes from the breath.
and
That's
that
like that's the app. That's the app you can't delete in the phone. The
the
calculator app,
operating
the
system.
time app, you can't delete that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just so
Factory
you
set.
know, the iPad does not have a calculator, my G's. So think about that next time you're using a iPad.
Yeah. Well, the cells of the body have their own natural mystic applications that when we breathe, we reveal ourselves to ourselves even more. And that's what we are meant to do during this hibernating time. It's going to be a long January, as it always is.
So what was Yogi's problem then?
Yogi the bear?
Yes.
What happened to
He
Yogi the
always stealing the damn picnic baskets. Was he not prepared? Why he had to drag Boo Boo into his thing with him? And you all
I
know I
guess we
sing that with the
ask
most
I guess
passion
we
I
have to
have.
ask Yogi.
We'll have to figure that out.
We'll
Hey,
have to
Boo Boo.
All right. taking from today? Or that's it? Just close it? Up to you.
That's a you that at the timer, and the climber. Now it took a lot. I mean, you asked me what I was taking into the new year, so I guess whatever I taking into the new year is the hibernation
Got you.
tactics. So we go a whole lot.
Yeah,
Really, my last cousin, and I
I like
respect
it.
him that.
I like it. I like it.
Uh,
Um,
I'm not even going to
and
apologize to you all for how the vibe started and what my
not at
energy was
all.
because
That's the whole
I'm not
raw
talking
of
to
who we
you,
do it.
Dave. I'm talking to them. I'm not apologizing to you all. Bamba clad that. I've been
Who's
trouble.
that you all? Who's that you all? You and me when we watch it back.
All right. What you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything. I effectively communicated what I had to say.
The amount of malpale I just get for the things I say on here, if it gives me alone, that does watch it. They
Uh,
watching in this. Comment below. Comment your vis below.
comment
We
your
there.
vis below. Oh yes,
Yeah.
please. I
Comment your
like
vis below. Let me put that in the
comment your
comment.
vis below.
In fact, let me put it as a banner. Let me put it as a banner.
Oh my god.
Comment. How you spelling vis?
VIC or
C?
VICE?
Yeah.
VICE, I
Below.
guess, because it's vice.
Yeah. Comment your vis below. Now let me put it there on the screen.
We'll have to ask our Creole teachers.
Yeah. And if you know the
Um,
yeah. So when
listen.
you watch, yeah, let me
Sorry,
listen. Sorry.
sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, I was sorry. I was. Go ahead,
No,
please
I'm
finish.
saying as you're watching, comment your vis below. Don't message me on the side and say, or say, well, check doops, doops, you had to say that, blah, blah, blah. No, come in the yard and let's talk about it. We are humans being. We are being. So if, anytime I say the vibes, the rooster does reply because he know the sun is shining on his eyes.
Yeah, mine will be. I love the levels of today. That's what I'm taking from today,
Yeah.
and sharing that to ask myself when I listen to this again to check in
Mhm.
on what the level changes have been from this moment of recording to the next moment of listening and reflecting.
Mhm.
All right, we did it, Dupes. Reason to Live 2024. We did it.
Yep.
It's a wrap.
Amen. Sayonara, suckers. Peace. Yeah, I don't know how to end that thing anymore. Happy New Year.
Yeah.